Once upon a time there was an old pig with 3 little pigs, and one day she said to them, "My children, it is time for you to go out in the world and seek your fortunes."
The first little pig, whose name was Whitey, met a man with a bundle of straw and said to him, "Please, mister, will you give me that straw to build a house with?" The man gave Whitey the straw, and he built himself a house with it.
Presently a wolf came along and knocked at the door of Whitey's house. Little pig," he said, "let me come in." Whitey said, "No, no, by the hair of my chinny chin chin." This made the wolf angry, and he said, "Then I'll puff and I'll huff and I'll blow your house in." So he blew the house, and he carried poor little Whitey away to his home in the forest. But along came the wolf and knocked at the door of Blackie's house. Little pig," he said, "let me come in." "No, no," replied Blackie in great fright, "not by the hair of my chinny chin chin." And the wolf said, "Then I'll puff and I'll huff and I'll blow your house in." And at last he blew in the house in, and away he went with Blackie to his home in the forest.
Now the third little pig, whose name was Brownie, met a man with a load of bricks, and he said to him, "Please, mister, will you give me these bricks to build a house with it?" The man gave him the bricks, and Brownie built himself a very snug little house with them.
On the way home he saw the wolf coming up the hill. Poor little Brownie, he didn't know what to do. And then suddenly he jumped into the copper kettle and gave himself a push, and the kettle rolling in over when the little pig in it. When the wolf saw the kettle coming rolling toward him, he was so frightened that he turned and ran back home. The next day he stopped at the little pig's house and jumped and started to climb down the chimney. When Brownie saw, he made a blazing fire in the fireplace and hung the copper kettle over in it, full of scalding water. And just as the wolf came down the chimney, the little pig pulled off the cover of the kettle, and flop into the scalding water fell the wolf.
So Brownie boiled the wolf, and then went out and rescued his two brothers, Whitey and Blackie, from the forest where the wolf had been keeping them, and they all lived happily together in the little brick house forever afterwards.